Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. Come on in.
We have a new soap today from Lockhart's Authentic.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we're the Barbershop Duet.
And we're so happy to be here with you today. Come on in, have a seat.
Thanks
if you're
for
here during
joining.
the live premiere, why, join the chat, say hi. There's some awesome folks hanging out right there. And
There are.
for our mention today, in case there are some of you who are a little bit newer to the wet shaving community, brushes and bowls are a celebrated piece of hardware.
They are.
They could be created for special reasons or with special colors.
Some customs action.
Right. One of the artisans that we love is AKA Brushworks, and Amelia and Gardner made us our own sets of brushes and bowls. Y'all, they poured the resin blocks themselves and they turned them live on
They
Instagram
did.
so we could watch.
Check it
and
out.
mine is actually an homage to a shopping trip that my mom and I took when I was in the 5th grade to buy my Converse Chuck Taylor sneakers. And my mom's in hospice right now, so it's just kind of a really nice way for me to remember her and that really fun time we had. And they're incredibly functional beyond
really
being a little
are.
bit sentimental.
You'll
right?
see
What
when
do you
we
think of
lather later.
yours?
And mine I got for my birthday actually from Marcus. And we had the fun option of just giving them colors and letting them have at it. And Amelia and Gardner totally pulled off this awesome thing. There's, I don't know if you can even see, there's little sparkles in there and the fun different colors that you can choose.
And there's just something nice about having a brush and bowl that are made to go together, and it fits so nice in your hands.
And then my brush has a little different design compared to Marcus's. So depending on the handle, on how you want that to actually work, and it fits perfectly. We like that it doesn't clunk too. It actually really fits well. The brush to bowl ratio. We were fans of that.
So if you're newer to the hobby and you might like a little something made just for you in your shave locker, we might send you over to AKA Brushworks and see what they've got going on. And we're so excited for our soap today because this is an artisan who has been around for a while making a full line of gentlemen's products, and they have just started making shave soaps, y'all. And we have opened a couple, and they are amazing.
Super
and
fun.
We love them. That barbershop created ripples
It
throughout
did.
the shaving community, y'all. So we've got another one on the docket
do.
today. Let's meet the soap. All right, y'all. Not only is this from the sales page at Lockhart's Authentic, but the Razor Company also started carrying these this week as well. So here we go. We've been at it for years, trying to develop the perfect shave soap, and it's not as easy as it sounds. You could put super effective oils and exotic ingredients in your product, but then it's not as affordable. You can try to make it an affordable product, but then it's not as good a performer. The market has a huge gap between affordability and performance until now.
We set out to develop a shave soap that was among the best in the industry, with super easy blade glides, highly nourishing and moisturizing, and that great post-shave feel, but using ingredients that are affordable. And after years of work, we finally did it.
Y'all, we don't talk about price around here at the Barbershop Duet unless that is part of your philosophy, like Sterling Soap, where value meets quality.
And now
Lockhart's,
Lockhart's,
y'all, their shaving soap is about $15. So y'all, budget friendly and phenomenal ingredients.
Yeah.
I'm excited that they've started doing this. Let's unbox it. All right, y'all, this was sent out by Lockhart's Authentic for free for us to review. It turns out they're fans of the show, and we couldn't be more grateful, y'all. This is so fun.
We still have a few more in here, so
We do. Don't look at these upcoming
Yeah.
episodes. We've got a few more of these, like, kicking around.
and they just dropped a new one, so there
I
might
know,
be
Fatty,
more.
we just bought it. We're so excited. All right, let's see. What's it look
at the
like?
label. I was really trying not to look because the last one was so
That's
fun.
beautiful.
Oh wow, look, it's like his whole little helmet exploded.
Right. And I'm not sure, but the
And there's a
free
razor?
sample we got of their pomade is the anti-gravity. I'm not sure if it's the
Yeah,
same
we'll
set, but I'm
see.
glad I didn't get a real big snootful.
Yeah, but I wish the label, the shimmer action, it's a thing. Just trust me, okay?
It's gorgeous. Oh, Lockhart's, thank you so much for sending this out to us. It's absolutely beautiful. And boy, we are fans already. Let's have a first impression. I'm gonna
be
go
Brandon
first
go
on
first.
this one. All right, here we go, y'all. This could be lots of things.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. New artist
too.
to do all the things. It's just,
I don't know the set notes. This is just sort
We're
of
going in
a
blind here, people.
Smell, but if it's anything like the other two we've smelled, this is going
Right,
to be a fun
and they were
adventure.
very different. Like
They
the
were.
barbershop, I mean, they
Yep.
had that clean side for sure, but the
Oh,
types
yeah.
of scent that we've done from them so far,
Beautiful,
extremely
powdery, American classic barbershop, and then another one that had just this beautiful, sugary smell of like a
More
birthday
sweet,
party
yeah.
going on and just a party in a tub. So who knows knows where this one's going to take us?
Anti-gravity could be anything. Up into the clouds? I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. This is lovely. Okay, so
different.
These are the lighter sides. This might be a citrusy blend.
Ah, okay, more that.
But it doesn't have a citrus that you can identify. It's not like a lemon or an orange or a lime kind of thing. No, this is sort of a beautiful, clean, bright light that's been created by some citrus at the top of this. Whoa. Okay. And then this has some beautiful light spices that then start to bring it down a little bit into the more masculine, into the more little comforting pockets of things. Hold on. I'll be right with you.
Okay. Then I won't ask a question yet. You keep going.
Oh. And what I love is this is a beautiful, bright morning, get you off the bench, ready for the day smell. There is nothing darker or like spicier or mysterious in the underpinnings of this. No, all of the glory of this are in the middle notes, are in the rays of sunlight that are coming across the horizon.
More like summer or spring, like a certain time?
Spring? Oh, I'm glad you asked that.
It is
this
spring
is
now.
Not summer. Because summer has a little bit more of a humid smell to me, a little bit more of a, like petals of a flower that have been open for a while. That's what summer tropical smells like to me. Spring. I smell rebirth in spring. And I smell the flowers pushing their way through the snow. That's kind of what So this... beautifully spring. And then at the very end, there's this slight comforting hug that it gives you, almost like a clean laundry sort of smell, but it's a very tiny little goodbye as it pats you on the rear end on the way out the door.
Off you go for your day. Okay.
Wow. The heart of this, a little bit citrusy, a little bit floral, a tiny bit spicy, but on the lighter side. Wow. This is a dude who's out for a day of adventure. I'm excited about this. Bright sunlight, white light.
Let's see, there is like the yellow constellations going on.
Yeah,
like maybe
and
that's
anti-gravity just makes you feel, what's that song, if you're happy, your feet leave the ground?
There you go. Count that. All right, let's see.
Happy smell.
We need some happy, you know?
Love it.
Okay,
Take
let's
it in. See what you get.
Oh, I'm with you. Yeah, I see that. And it almost has a little more of like a bright cologne-y kind of vibe to me.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Could it be a cologne?
I kind of get that.
Oh, nice. See, I didn't even go to Cologne Town yet. I think because I grew up during the Avon era of colognes where everything was kind of like sugary and a little syrupy.
I think I almost get a little more like, yes, citrusy, but almost a little maybe like pineapple or tangerine. And I think that's what keeps it like spring approaching summer.
Right.
Because it's on that fresher, I don't know.
Would it be in the Aventus family if you mentioned pineapple?
I almost thought so, first whiff.
Oh, now, let's have a grown-up conversation. I don't know. Somebody said the other day, we were talking about a specific soap, and they said, now that smells nothing like green Irish tweed, but it's in that family. And I went,
I like that concept.
What?
Family category,
what?
maybe.
Does that, what? And the more I looked at it, I was like, oh, right. And sometimes it doesn't even use the same scent notes. It just uses the same sort of ratios. It might use the same sort of idea.
Or the vibe overall.
Right. Now, let's be clear. This is absolutely not an Aventus dupe by any stretch of the imagination. However, if you know Aventus, when you first take it in, there's a charm that you get. And I know this because we have a bar of soap in our shower right now that's Aventus.
Been using,
This morning in the shower, I just thought to myself, like, wow, this is incredible. I'm so glad the days of ivory are behind me. Not that there's anything wrong with that,
but true.
So this has that vibe of Aventus without at all being Aventus, but that way that they've taken something citrusy and just turned it upside down to make it not a gourmand, but like adventurous with a little spice and a little chili and a little something in there with it. So I could see that this is for sure. There's nothing Aventus about this.
No.
But there is something about its construction. There's something about its cleverness. There's something about its brightness that for sure I would probably say could be a distant cousin.
But my first whiff getting it off here, like I feel like I'm somewhere on a summer vacation. Like in a hotel in Miami, or I used to live in Southern California, like going out to the beach. Like there's certain smells that approach that different type of sunshine, that different type of energy. And I get that from here. There's something bright, like brightens your soul about this. Like there's just an excitement for the day. There is something thoroughly refreshing, like almost getting like Dole Whip at Disneyland. There's something different.
It's also in the Dole Whip family, y'all.
It's not the sweetness, it's not the gourmand side, but there's something about that vibe that you get. Like there really is like we're going to like a water park and you get like that, smoothie at the end. There's something of that kind of fun I don't want to say tropical, but that little vibe that comes through that. It's a nice ratio. It's not too sweet.
Right.
It's not too citrusy. It rides right in the middle, and there is that clean that hits. Maybe when we lather, things could change, but there's something about that's. It does. It just puts like a fun smile to your face. And then it turns into like a deeper masculine cologne side.
Right.
And then it gets a little more of that drier, rocky kind of,
for
I don't know, something like that.
And I don't want to say that this is like a mature scent. Nope, not by any stretch of the imagination. You know what this is? This is for the adults who keeps their inner child alive. It's that. So like I have a friend of mine that he's a financial advisor and he's amazing and numbers all day and Armani suits and y'all amazing.
Very serious.
And then on the weekends, he climbs mountains. He's taking on Everest, y'all. He's done, I think, 5 of the 7 summits. This is what
adventure.
I would think he would smell like on those days.
Yeah.
On the days when he's on a plane going into Antarctica, right? This is what he would smell like. So it's somebody like dapper and established, but who has a super fun, clever, maybe a little bit whimsical, or maybe a little bit like an adventurous side to him.
Right.
That's what.
And
this
I
is.
almost get someone that can take life seriously, but they know when to crack a joke. They
Yeah.
know when to have fun.
Right.
Like there is something about this that couldn't be that extremely straight laced.
And
You
this
need
is
that
for
fun
when
side.
they're having fun. Right. We saw an interview yesterday of somebody who met Steve Martin at a restaurant.
right.
And he was just like, "Hi, nice to meet you." And as he
Composed.
left, she said, "Wow, I kind of thought he'd be funnier." And then she looked over her date's shoulder and he had climbed up 12 feet to a window and he had put on a pig nose and he was going,
And then she was laughing.
So it's that. It's somebody super refined, but who also has that whimsical nature about him that he can't deny. Does that make sense?
No, I completely agree. And I, now that this is like our third one of year, like the bass in this, there is a fun, like the bass itself, I'm starting to notice between them, and they have a clean bass smell.
Right,
So
right.
everything really gravitates well, or anti-gravitate, I don't know.
That's why I keep her
It
around,
mixes
folks. That's
around
why
really
she's
well.
here. If there was only a way for us to show you how this lather wakes up in the bowl, and
our
I
little-
think
I don't
we
wanna
might
mess up
have
the
a way.
pour.
Oh, it's okay.
It's so pretty. It's
for
brand new.
practical purposes.
And it has that, it has a little give, but it's not completely soft. It's like
Right.
a great, like, texture, I would say, to the soap itself.
Right.
That
And-
medium strength.
And for the newbie, I have had a question or two about how do you load the soap into your bowl. For
Right.
me, I like to put it in like an almond shape, just use about an almond amount, and then I push it in with my finger
The little grooves.
until it like purposefully make a mess. So if you were
Spread it.
trying to grind like a melted M&M into car upholstery that your mom would never be able to get out, I did that once. That's what it is. So you just kind of push it until it's like a film on the side of the bowl. And then I like to remember where I put it in the bowl. So that when I
Strategy
begin
here,
to
people.
lather, if I'm getting a little bit too much on the brush at that exact moment, I can stay on the other side of the bowl. And if the brush is ready... Oh, this is beautiful. Wow.
It's already
The brush
waking
is
up
ready
more.
for a little bit more. It is.
It's working up here, people.
So here we go. Ready? Get a little water in the bowl. Just a little. Don't put it under the faucet. Just a little bit of water there. And here we go. Just a few swirls. And watch this.
The magic happens.
The soap jumps onto the bristles and the lather just appears in the bowl. Now, just because it's here doesn't mean it's exactly ready for business. We got to add a little more water and a lot more love. We're going to give this a couple minutes of stir in here in the bowl with a little TV magic. We can
Right.
cut out
But
a
we
few of
do
those
like
swirls.
to use the bougie sprayer, we realize, because it can control the amount that you put in there. Because otherwise, if you
Right.
put that under the faucet, it's going to be way too much water. Or you try to like cup some in your hand and pour it in. Not that you can't do it, but if you want to be able to
Right.
get a pure sort of science on how to do this, we've learned that the bougie sprayer is a bonus.
Y'all, and this really is
I'm
a
smelling it from
formidable.
here.
I know.
It's
I
happening.
know. I know. That's why I was like, wait, what?
Hold on.
A formidable lather, y'all. And kind of my test for new lather is I'll put a little bit on my face or a little bit on my arm, and I'll push down really hard with my finger,
Right,
and I'll
and
keep working until I get through it all, and until it's no longer slick. This didn't do that. I just kept pushing down, and it just stayed.
It keeps that natural. They wrote that in the sales page.
I
It does
know.
talk about the slickness, and you proved it.
Kind of sad I can't shave right now.
I
Look
know,
at this.
right?
This
I
is
don't want to
beautiful.
waste this.
Y'all, just plaster
Ooh,
in the bowl.
yeah, that aroma is
I know
wonderful.
We never comment on lather here at Barbershop Duet, but y'all, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at that.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it really does smell like a fun day is ahead. Like, doesn't it smell like you
Dude.
just like, I don't know where I'm at. I'm on some luau. Like, I'm
Yeah.
on vacation.
And you know
Things
why
are
I
fun.
said spring? This starts with a beautiful little burst of a cold breeze. It's not menthol,
no.
but I get a lovely burst of a coolness right off the top. To remind you, it's not summer yet. It's a spring morning. It's not winter, but you're going to get a little bit of that lovely bracing morning breeze.
And then get the
after
birds
that,
chirping
it
too.
warms. Oh, right. Then you feel the sunlight start to hit your face. Now, before we dive into the menu, can you pick out any scent notes?
Okay, let's see. Now that we've whipped this up here, let's see what we get.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, I still say there's a gorgeous bergamot.
Yeah, no, there for sure is.
But
I do feel like there's something, I think it's pineapple. It's something of apricot maybe. It's something in a different type of sweetness.
It's something when you smell that fruit salad that your grandma made, you're like, wow, what's in that? That's a beautiful combination of that.
Because the zesty of whatever the bergamot, something that's in here, is there. And then it warms up a little sweeter. And then it goes into that masculine, like, I don't know, is it a white floral? There's something, and it almost could be like rocky. Like, you know when you smell a margarita and it has salt on the rim?
Right.
Like there's something that complements the sweetness of this.
Absolutely.
And it has a savory something that's like the base holding it down.
And y'all, in our adventures, somewhere around 2012, colognes took a giant right-hand turn, and they stopped being about the more tobacco stuff. They stopped being about the darker spices, the patchoulis and things. They started being more about these light, exploring the lighter sides of the masculine, because it's for sure masculine.
Yes.
But how are they doing it with the whites and the yellows and the oranges?
And I feel like it either went this direction or it went more aquatic for a while. So this is more that brighter kind of, I don't want to keep saying citrus, but it does. It has a zest.
And I don't think you'd get thrown out of bed for saying this borders on aquatic, would you?
I don't know, but that's maybe why I'm picturing that I'm on a vacation somewhere with ocean nearby and sands. Like, it just kind of takes me somewhere fun.
It does. And you know what? There is just something gorgeous at the heart of this that I haven't even hit yet.
No, we're missing the middle part for sure.
Combination of a couple of things. Okay, I'm giving up. Can I please see a menu? Yeah, there is something in the middle of this that we are doing a total disservice because we have not even wrapped our minds around it yet, but maybe we can.
But I like that they do list all three tiers here.
Okay,
so starting
top notes, here we go. And Marcus was right. We had a bergamot at the beginning, and then, we dived down into some new cool stuff.
Yeah, Elemi.
We've had this once before.
Long time ago.
I kind of forget what it was. Elemi.
And then,
Szechuan pepper.
You did say spice. You were totally on it.
We live very close to a gorgeous northern Chinese restaurant with an open kitchen, and they use the most incredible aromatic Szechuan peppers in the world. And you know what? What a delightful way to give a tiny little nose tingler to those top notes. I love it because it's there. And then lemon verbena.
Wow. Okay, so I don't see pineapple-ish at all, but it must be a sweeter lemon.
The way that the lemon might be grabbing into some of the florals that are in the mid-notes. But
because there's...
Beautiful. It's a softer lemon. If you're used to that lemon that's a little bit meant to do that, it's a cutter, right? Almost a lemon cleaner. This is the other side, all the way to the other side. A soft, beautiful, cushiony lemon.
Totally. Almost like a sweet, fresh... I think I did say lemonade earlier. Maybe that's what I was getting.
That's why she's around here,
okay,
folks.
now let's go to this mid-tier, because I think you're right. There must be something in here.
Again, melding with the Szechuan pepper. Pink pepper.
Oh, that's been in a few other ones. That is a fun thing.
That's, I think, where it's getting its rocky sense to me. Like, sometimes when I say rocky, maybe I mean peppery.
Right. It must be that drier kind of thing.
And then just to keep your feet on the ground a little bit, some vetiver.
Oh, and here's the floral.
And then,
but not really.
No.
It's violet leaf.
Love it. And green notes. Perfect. And I get those green in the middle.
But that's what keeps it like fresh and clean.
Okay, that's what's in the middle that's amazing that we couldn't really name. It's the green notes, but it's the green notes with something else. It's the way they're connecting with something else that I'm like,
it's complex.
So let's take a peek at the basement. Patchouli, Marcus was wrong. There is patchouli in this.
But again, it just helps blend all the other things. Yeah. We're learning it's not just a straight up complete scent note sometimes.
And then here's another slightly mysterious one. Ambroxan. Sandalwood.
There's a masculine kind of creeping in, and ambergris.
Ambergris. Y'all put in the comments if you know exactly what hole of the whale that comes out of, because there's been some dispute. But it's an amazing, enigmatic ingredient. And once it has spent a decade or so curing in the sun, it becomes what we know as ambergris.
Yeah, those are complex scent notes, y'all. Like, we don't get those all the time.
This is a grown-up, so.
This is.
For sure.
But that's what we're smelling like. And they're painting a cool picture. Like, it's not just them on their own. It's really how they combined and work together.
Yeah, and we got nothing like this. I am a little bit leery of citrus because for me, sometimes it does
get too far.
Sorry, it does border a little bit on the pine solness. It does border a little bit on the lemon floor
scratchy,
cleaner kind
yeah.
of scent for me. It just has that bracing sort of a wall quality of when you hit lemon, it's a little hard to get through.
But this,
y'all,
not even close.
The way citrus is balanced in this is just... all the other ingredients have a purpose. All those other ingredients have a way of being the sunglasses against those rays of the sun to just make it so beautiful and your eyes don't even have to readjust.
I gotta say, now that we've seen that there's aftershave splashes, this is one I'd really want to get whiffs of for the rest of the day.
Yes, when they found out that we were reviewing the soaps, they put a few splashes in a box and they're on their way to us. Y'all, so stay tuned.
But we couldn't wait to open this. We had to do it.
And you know what I love about these darker spices? There's only one really in here that could be super dark, and that's patchouli. The others, ambroxan, sandalwood, ambergris. Those are still being the foundation of this. The beautiful, lighter masculines. And that's what I have such a new appreciation for sandalwood in the last couple of months.
But it's kind of fun because even the title anti-gravity, you do need some of those vetivers and things to like bring it back down to earth.
Yeah.
And then it gets bright and just takes off.
Yep.
So you really do need that depth scent-wise to create that overall picture.
And y'all, some scents are just mysterious. Some are meant to be a little bit scary. Some are meant to be a little bit comforting, put you to bed. This one's fun. That's the category. This one is the one you put on. I mean, look at the label even, y'all. This is for when you've had a little bit of a hard day and your inner child needs a little bit of nourishment. This is where I'm going to go. Because this has just a sense of a fun sort of beachy party to it.
So instead of us taking this deeper, maybe we're going to go like windsurfing. We're going to go up, anti-gravity, something,
anti-gravity.
You know?
Yeah, let's go the other way, y'all, to the moon, Alice.
Okay, so I know this is kind of more on the masculine side, but I gotta say, if this was just like a soap in the shower or something, I would totally steal this from you.
Yeah,
I would
for
definitely use this, and I don't think it's too masculine that I couldn't use.
I think the anti-gravity
Anti-gravity.
pomade is a little bit different in its scent. See what you think.
It almost has a different, more of like a base to it. I think it's like a clay or something that's in there.
This isn't quite as sweet. It's certainly not as intense. This is a little bit different.
Right.
Oh, I love this.
But I'm glad we have the pomade because you use it and you really do enjoy it, right?
I'm wearing it right now.
Oh, see? There we
Fantastic.
go.
And it brings out a little bit of the natural curl of my hair. It's a lovely product. I'm going to have to get some
We're
more.
going to have to try some more, yeah. For those who like pomade, check their other stuff out because they have tons. Okay.
Y'all, I just love this. And as you keep whiffing, it just gets a little bit more intriguing.
I know. I feel like during this episode, you need to tally how many times we've taken whiffs because clearly we have not stopped.
Way more than usual. Y'all, it is still taking me this long to get to know the complexity
even
of
after
this.
reading those scent notes, like there are new twists to this. And if I want to smell for more of the Szechuan pepper, the pink side, like it's here.
Right.
You can really get it.
Yeah, that's true. Anything about spring you want to get in this. The peppers, the gourmands, they're yours. The lemons, the citrus coming off the tree, they're yours. The beautiful spices that are under it that aren't going to get fall, that aren't going to get dark and spicy. They're yours.
And I think that's why earlier you were saying that even you could be wearing a suit and have this on.
Oh, for
you
sure.
could be going out to a luau or a party or something fun. Like, it's a pretty versatile scent.
Maybe
for
not a
someone's
funeral
personality.
director convention. I
You
have a
know,
little experience
probably
with that.
not.
This is way too fun for that. But
this,
you know
this
what I
is
mean.
meant to make you smile or give you a little pep in your step or brighten your day. Like, it just, when you walk out and you have the perfect temperature and there's a breeze in the air and the sun's out, like, it just,
So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is be on the way to the moon with two of your best friends. And on the way, something's going to go wrong and there's going to be an oxygen tank leak and you're going to call Houston and tell them you got a problem. But in the meantime, there's no gravity and you just got your own. So head over to Lockhart'sAuthentic.com where you'll find this and a ton of other stuff I want. Well, I've had my shave with anti-gravity, an above-average lather at a below-average price, y'all. And the scent, we live not far from the Fairmont Hotel. It's one of the most famous spas in California. And when you walk past that spa, this has that same family in the last analysis as those high-level spa products. So that's the kind of thing you're looking for in your morning shave. Just one of those dapper, clean, high-level luxury days. Y'all, head over to some anti-gravity. Can't go wrong.
welcome to Messages.
Hey y'all, so Matt at Teton Shaves in Idaho, he makes some of the most beautiful brushes in the business. He sent this one out to us for free and Even better, he's got one for free for y'all! It's a giveaway, y'all. He sent us a code good for any brush on his whole site. All you have to do is be a subscriber here to the Barbershop Duet on YouTube, be a subscriber of Teton Shaves on the various social medias would be nice, and send an email here to We Sent You at the Barbershop Duet, and let us know that you are interested in this brush giveaway, and check back on May 1st to see if you are a lucky winner.
Best of luck.
This is just so alive in the lather. I mean,
That's
I
a
know the
good
puck is
word.
gorgeous, but this,
alive.
this
That's a
takes
good
flight
word.
in the lather. And I don't even know if we did this. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll only find this here in the Barbershop
Yes,
Duet.
yes.
The comparative whiff on 3, 1, 2. Oh, that's definitely stronger. This
Yeah.
is definitely wider.
It's you're just more outside somehow. Like, I get that aroma of just
right?
enjoying being outside. There's something fresh and revitalizing about it.
You know?
Alive is the word, though.
Right.
I think that's good.
And if our nose is there to inform us when we're about to eat or when we're about to put on a beautiful suit, right? This can also inform us with this shave soap that we are about to have a fabulous day steeped in bright sunlight and citrus, and nothing's going to bother us today.
No, thank you so much, Lockhart, for sending this over, because we
Indeed.
thoroughly have enjoyed getting to know some of the Rolodex of your new shave soaps, and we can't wait to open some
We're
more.
so grateful you sent this for free. Thanks, y'all.
Don't forget, you're next up on with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.